since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play action. Now Herbert on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
But we see the first touchdown of the new season. It's first and goal. They'll run with Hampton. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Step. Line. Step.
One more time with Hampton. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. go play action with Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes quickly out to right. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Second and inches.
Yellow, yellow. Right, 15. Go up.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is third and inches. Play action here. Mahomes, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Now a run with Smith. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal. Now Mahomes. And this will pay off. It is caught. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's to Gray, open on the left side. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Give him screen play and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
15! Wait! Right side!
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
On third down, Mahomes. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, KC.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Smith. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Taylor is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. An even 100 yards. Touchdown, L.A. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
This returnable with Taylor. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Yellow!
The run is direct drive, and here is Smith. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Smith. And he'll get this up to the 44. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is second and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Headed left, buying time. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
McConkey in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Take it in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good for a Kansas
Similar to a
City
tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Yellow.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
37-yard line.
On first down here, it's Smith, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
43! 43!
They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he's in! Rashad Smith, touchdown Chiefs.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. You come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 43, here's second and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Lance McConkey, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. And the Chargers have the first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Herbert to the air again. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Herbert to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Yellow.
On the ground, it's Smith. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Here now, third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is part of the three. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Trying to punch it in with Smith, and he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the one. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now Herbert. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's caught. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on first down. That's complete. He's got it to Trey Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
The Chargers first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going.
And he will score! Game on! Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable with Taylor. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
43! 43!
They'll run with the former Golden Dome, Arthur Gestelman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down and 8.
Yellow! Attack, attack! Argo blue, attack!
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
First down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They move to 1-0 as they earn the